Hey everyone, welcome to Tier Fun. I'm Andrew, your guide through Modern. The Tier Fun is brought to you by Brown Water, the best drink that money can buy. Brown Water, the original sponsor of Tier Fun. Everyone knows it, everyone loves it. But I do say original because we are now happy to announce Cardsphere.com as a sponsor for Tier Fun. Cardsphere, for those of you who don't know, is a peer-to-peer trading service online. It allows you to trade buy, sell, and trade physical cards for our good game Magic the Gathering. It's a good service. I enjoy it. I think it's great. And also the people who I've been in touch with have been like real nice people. So go check them out if you're ever in the need of buy, selling, and trading. Like maybe if you need Kragenwick Cremators for this Kragenwick Cremator deck we've got today. Yeah, that's what we're playing. This deck recently 5-0'd. Archgaze, MTGO user Archgaze was the 5-0 person. Congrats to you, Archgaze. It was a list. This deck was played, I think, by Saffron Olive. I think it was from a small Japanese tournament. He played it on stream, his channel, and I thought it was a boatload of fun, but I didn't think it would be, hyper competitive or all that competitive. And then lo and behold, here it is a couple months later, 5-0ing a league. So for those of you who don't know, Kragenwick Cremator, basically it's a 4-mana 5/4, enters the battlefield, discard a card at random. If that card happens to be a creature card, deals damage to target opponent or planeswalker. I don't know why I put quotes there. It's just target opponent or planeswalker, equal to its power. So you discard a Worldspine Wurm 15, Emrakul 15, Ghalta 12, sorry. But Ghalta's actually castable in this deck, and so is Worldspine Wurm. It's hard, but it's doable. Emrakul is also theoretically doable, but I don't think we're doing it. This list is 1-to-1 what Archgaze ran. I think Saffron Olive's original list ran 3 Worldspine Wurms, and I want to say that's just better. But we're just running this list as is. They recently 5-0'd with it. It's just my status quo is to, if possible, run lists exactly as they are and then suggest changes afterwards. I think that would be one of them. Other interesting changes, like outside of Kragenwick Cremator combo. This is a Eldritch Evolution deck. We can get some value out of these Strangleroot Geists. Geist into Cremator, discarding a Worldspine Wurm. GG. We also are just kind of a red-green beatdown deck. These Steel Leaf Champions are just pretty dang good. We're able to cast them on turn 2 a lot of the time. And when you can get out a Steel Leaf Champion on turn 2, it's hard for a lot of decks to deal with that much pressure that fast. We've got a decent amount of one-offs just in case. You might as well, I guess, with an Eldritch Evolution. Magus of the Moon for any greedy mana bases. Kitchen Finks for burn. Huntmaster also for burn and for value. And Surrak really synergizes with our aggression now that we have these Steel Leaf champions. Steel Leaf into Surrak, or Surrak into Steel Leaf, whatever. Any number of that combo is a whole lot of damage by turn 4. And some decks have a really hard time dealing with that. I anticipate we're going to have an issue with big mana Tron. We can just win on turn 4 with the Kragenwicks, so I guess we're never out of any game, which I guess that's the biggest part that I've been liking the most out of this deck. You're never completely out of it. There's always, as long as your opponent's at 15 or less life, there's always hope, right? Sideboard, we have a tutorable board Wrath and Caldera Hellion. I think this card's pretty neat. It's a little dicey with just 3 Eldritches, but we'll see. What else? The standard Reclamation Sages, Damping Sphere, big mana decks I think are going to be an issue. Also Storm outside of these 4 bolts. We don't really have much interaction. I guess we have Scavenging Ooze. Scavenging Ooze is always pretty great against graveyard-based decks. Speaking of Relics of Progenitus, we have got an Ancient Grudge and a Shatterstorm. Boom. Just so artifacts, beware. Typical blue control hate card. Will be coming in for sure against any blue-white nonsense. And then Obstinate Baloth, you know, just a good value card, good against burn, good against discard, yada, yada, yada. But we're not here for deck techs. We're here for deck playing. I don't know why I did that. Anyways, thank you guys for coming. And sorry, I think it's been a week now. But going forward, thanks to the Cardsphere sponsorship, ding, we'll hopefully be able to contribute more videos more consistently. My game plan is to do more than one a week. We'll go from there. Also, hopefully going to start posting on Cardsphere's website, just blog entries. So we'll be able to find my deck lists there. Fingers crossed, as well as other modern musings and Magic in general. So exciting time for the channel. Thank you guys, the subscribers, the followers, the supporters, everyone who's been here from day one. Thank you guys so much. I am consistently humbled that you guys keep coming and watching my videos, and that you find me entertaining or fun to laugh at, or just that I play decent Magic. Whatever it is, whatever keeps you coming. If it's the brown water, I'm glad that you're here. Hope you're having a lovely day. Let's play some Magic the Gathering. Let's do it. Oh, I can't. Let's do it. And here we are for round one with Cremator combo. Well, we got the beatdown hand. We do have the beatdown hand. What is this? Is this a turn 4 Ghalta? 5, 6, 7? No, it's close though. We'll keep it. Not too exciting. Opponent trying to decide if they want a mulligan or not. Go down to Mulberry Lane. See how the moles live, etc. I think I just get a forest here. No reason to really fold to a Blood Moon. We'll see what opponent does. We'll see what lands. Polluted Delta decks usually don't play Blood Moon, but you never know. This one could. Grim. I'm gonna play it safe here and get forest. Double forest. Check it in 3. Django Geist, natural born predator of the Grim Lavamancer. Strike me down and I'll only become more powerful. This is like the Obi-Wan Kenobi of Magic cards. Nice little synergies here with our Mutavault. Oh, this is that Blue-Red Fairies list that's been running around. I've actually wanted to record this list, but it looks like we've been beaten to the punch. We're not gonna play out. We're gonna play out Steel Leaf just because, unless they have a Bolt in hand, which this deck probably does. So yep. Unless they have a Bolt in hand, this is undeal-withable for those guys. We can still get forced. Now that I know kind of what the deck's all about, I'm pretty sure they're not playing Blood Moon, but it's not like it's a standardized list yet. So, unsubstantiate. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely that list. I think Jeff Hoogland's been playing it. Sorry if that was a weird sound. Other people have been 5-0ing with it. It's kind of similar to the Wizards, Blue-Red Wizards list I played not too long ago, except it plays Delver of Secrets. So that's kind of why I didn't record with it today, to be frank. Let's just attack in. Okay, if they want to trade Strangleroot for 2 cards in the graveyard for a Mutavault. I mean, they know there's a Steel Leaf coming down. I wish this was a land, to be honest. Alright, so now they're going for it. If it was a land, I could have just jammed 2 Strangleroots and we'd be living that sweet, sweet life. What opponent doesn't know is they've just made... Oops, sorry. They've just made Ghalta 1 power easier to cast. 8, 9, 10, 11. So if we draw land, we can just jam Ghalta. Oh, I would love to do that. I would love to do that. So we're definitely we're playing the green creature beatdown version of this deck right now, as you can see. It's like I said in the deck tag, that's kind of one of the reasons, one of the innovations that this list has, is that it has a pretty strong plan B of beatdown. I'm kind of tempted to be like, should we just have more Ghaltas? They're pretty castable in this deck, especially with Steel Leaf. Ooh, do we dare? Do we dare go for it? So we know opponent's list runs... They didn't draw anything that turn. We know they run Unsubstantiates, Remands, Mana Leaks. I think we'll wait a turn. Oh, wait. Let's play out a Strangleroot Geist here. See what they do. I think if they have a Remand, they're priced into casting it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We still don't have enough. Okay, that's fine. Why would they do that? Okay, well that's not going to work. Oh, it does work. Mutavault. Mutavault is a fairy. They got me there. But did they? So if their only interaction was Ghalta, this was a bit of a misstep. But I like adding 4 power attacking power to the board. I think this is... Yeah, I'd rather do this. And they just cannot. None of their creatures can ever block Steel Leaf Champion. Ooh, that's not true. They have a Flip Delver, the Nimble Obstructionist, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, so close. They are going to bolt this, though. We'll see what happens. Flip Delver, and they're 3 drops, basically. Okay, so they're going to trade off here. Nimble Obstructionist plus a Lavamancer activation. Opponent's feeling it. They are at 6. A Krakenwet Cremator discarding this would be awesome. Sure. Let's see what they do here. Okay, they let us go here. That's great. That means we just get to slam this. GG! So opponent should have done it in combat, so they didn't give us the opportunity to cast Ghalta. But I mean, who plans to be playing against Ghalta in Modern, right? So we got there. I think this one's, yeah, it's all wrapped up. All right, cool. Well, that was fun. The deck does have Snapcaster Mages, so scavenging is good. Thrun can be unsubstantiated, but it can't be counted. I think it's probably just good enough. The rest of their deck is just a whole lot of X1s that interact and lightning bolts, so maybe we want Obstinate Baloth as well. We definitely want these 2. Surrak, whatevs. Magus cuts off their Mutavaults, but I just don't know if we want it. Bolt is great. Steel Leaf's great. Kitchen Finks is fine. Did I already put in the other 2 cards? Where are they? Yeah, I guess I did. Let's see. Definitely Magus out. Sort by CMC. Scavenging use. Cool. They do have Remand, so maybe we want to be off of Eldritch Evolutions. Thrawn, Surrak. I guess we can go down on one of them. They also they have a lot of counterspells. These are so bad against counterspells. We'll just take them out. Now, what do we want to bring in? Relic of Progenitus for their graveyard. Magus for their creature lands. It's probably just fine. I'm not jazzed about raising my curve against them either. But I think their mana base is a little bit greedy, so let's go 1 and 1. Yeah, that's fine. Could be that I want relics. They really only have Snapcaster. Maybe that's reason enough. Sure, this hand's pretty awesome. Any hand I see a Noble Hierarch, I'm inclined to keep anyways. But we also have Cremator and Bolt. Ooh, and a Scoos. Excuse me. Oh, that was like a C+ pun. Almost spit it out. Didn't think we'd be resolving anything. I think we saved the Scavenging Ooze. I don't really want to get it mana leaked. If they want to mess around with my Finks, so be it. Another forest? Nah, we need to get a red source. The fact that they didn't have a bolt for this is so good. So they're gonna deal with this in some way or another. Just a Snapcaster Mage. Wow. Okay, never mind. Since we have so many freaking lightning bolts, we're just going in here. It's not that this is all that good. It's not, this line. It's that it's going to draw out interaction from our opponent, more than likely. Spell stutter, sure. So now... Now we get to attack in. I want them to block here so we can eat stuff with Scavenging Ooze and get it out of bullet range. I guess we can't get it out of bullet range, can we? Sure. This is great by me. Unless they have something... I mean, they could have sweepers here. Let's fetch. I think I'm just gonna... Well, we do have Kragenwick. Alright. So 2 lightning bolts, kitchen finks, a scavenging ooze, and a cremator in case we draw any big hosses. But just a 4 mana 5/4 is gonna be fine in this matchup. Okay, 4 mana Chandra. Maybe I should have left out that red source. So yep, fairly well. You did your job. Scavenging ooze. I guess not really, but you got a Chandra out of their hand. Kessig. Just attack Chandra here. Nah, it's 3 damage either way. We could have dumped some into Kessig, but we're playing a little conservative. There's a chance I'm going to want to bolt something on their turn if they play a Delver. Looks like they're not. Definitely Geisting. Mana leak. I'll pay. Let me pay. I've never wanted to pay for a mana leak more. Let's get in for 4 here. Either block they make is fine by me. We're getting in 2 damage and we're getting rid of a Mutavault if they want to block. I think it was right for them to not block. They need to save this for their fairy synergies. Well, I think we're gonna attack with both again. This game's going very well for us. Just bolt it. We have the threat of a Kessig. They don't get the block here. Snapcaster, sure. So Snapcaster gets the block. Fine. 1 card in hand. I'm assuming they block there. We get to give it a little bit of a beef. Do we want to just get in for 1 more damage, or do we rather have a Noble out? Probably just rather have a Noble out, right? Alright, Emrakul off the top? Nope. We could attack in with both, but I think we're just going to go all in here. 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess we should sacrifice. Put them to 1. Turn off their fetch lands. If they have a bolt here, they get pretty good value. They get to eat our entire turn. But they need something this coming turn. And it can't just be Fairy Conclave because I'm attacking with both. Okay. We beat the Fae. We didn't get the Cremator, anyone. But it showed off the deck's plan B. And it's pretty solid against some decks, at least. Let's get out of here. Crag in work. Cremator combo. Here we are. Please no more Nombos. I don't know what to do with this hand. I'd rather have, I'd like to have an accelerator, but that's about all I'd change, I think. Well, I guess we do need another red source. I'd change that too. It's two things I would change. Ooh, are we good here? I don't know. Let's find out. Ooh, that's good. We will save it. No reason to jam it just yet. So, in the timeless showdown of Strangleroot Geist versus Serra Ascendant, who shall reign supreme? I think opponent's probably going to have a pretty good matchup against us. In fact, I'm struggling to see how this deck went 5-0. Okay, well now they get to make it a 3-3. Sure. We're just straight up Stranglerooting this away. Evolutioning it. Please just draw freaking Emrakul. Nope. What 4-drop? We could deal 5 to them with the Kraken work. 25% chance to deal 5. Huntmaster could be good here. Steel Leaf's already outclassed. Ooh, do we just get Surrock here? Swinging for 8. I kind of like that. Puts them very far away from flipping Serra Ascendant as well. Could get something like Fauna Shaman, but no, I think Surrock is where we're at here. Formidable. So this is a nice little combo. Geist into Surrock. That's a good turn 3, 8 damage. Trigger. Give you haste. Weird ability, but pretty great in this specific situation. Alright. I think they should probably just leave back the Pridemate. It'll be a 4-4 next turn, and then it can trade with the Surrock, which is more of a threat. But what do I know? What do I know? Soul Warden. Good rip. Serra Ascendant. Okay. Well, they have outs to get up to 30, but it's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult, especially when I rip a Emrakul here. Emrakul Lightning Bolt. What's the line? I think we just play out the Cremator. So let's bolt Soul Warden. Ooh, no, we can't. We can play out the Cremator, but we can't bolt. Alright, I'm just going to rely on the heart of the cards to not discard the bolt. This should be creature, too. If only. We get the Kraken for 10, though. You. Please don't. Let's hide it. Where do we hide it? I think right in the middle. Yes. All right. Okay. Combo. Combo. Combo alert. All right, so the synergies are here. Interesting that they block with Sarah Ascendant. I guess Soul Warden represents more life total swings. Hilariously, we don't have a basic mountain, which I think might be an oversight. Bridemate, 3/3, attacking, 4/4. Sure. Wish we had a bolt up. Ooh, do we double bolt here? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Or get up for 10. Yeah, I think we do double bolt. They need to gain 2 life here. They do not. Give it self haste. Just pump it up. Pump up your own jam, Surrock. We're getting in. You, me, Krakenware, Cremator. Opponents at 5. Oh, that's kind of brutal. We can still safely attack with Surrock. And I do believe we do. Pump up the jams. Could have given this haste, actually. I was playing. I kind of forgot about Surrock. Forgive me, guys. We just missed lethal here, I believe. Well, they could have blocked Surrock, I suppose. We're not even gonna play it. This is shame. Shame. Let me know in chat how horrible I am. So they're gonna gain 2 life with playing the Steel Leaf. They would have last turn. They'd be at 19. They'd be at 9. Sorry. 19, not 19. Squadron Hawk, okay. Gain a life. They get to gain 2 life here if they have another land. But I think we're just good. Yeah. Man, how embarrassing would it be to lose because we didn't play Steel Leaf Champion pre-combat? No attacks. Lightning Bolt. Kitchen Finks. We'd be able to play Kitchen Finks this turn and give it haste? Yeah, we would have 100% won this turn. Yep. Mea culpa. Resolves. Let me go to combat. You get haste. Tagging for 10, not lethal. Surrock is doing work right here. Really glad I fetched him up. Okay. Still, they need to play. If they have a creature, they're still good. Yep. And they should have at least 3 more Squadron Hawks in hand, right? So I'm sure they'll play 1. Yep. Sure. So we win next turn. Unless they have another 1-drop. I guess this gets to get in too. Thalia's pretty decent here. Makes me not want to attack with the Finks. So I guess I won't. Give it haste, though. Well, I guess now I have to. I need to make this Surrock block hard for them to make. Because if we lose Surrock, then it starts becoming a little bit more difficult to win this game. Sure. Take 5. Fine by me. I'm not going to play... Oh, I guess they do gain life. Yeah, maybe that was not the best line. So we get to attack in for 5 more. I don't want to play this Hierarch. Yeah, should not have played the Finks. And then I definitely shouldn't have attacked with it. That was a punt. So now they're going to play out 2 more birds. They need to find a way to deal with this, though. Oh, they don't play the bird? Okay, well, then we don't attack with that. Right? Squadron Hawk. So they've got... Oh, man. How do we play around this appropriately? Play Noble Hierarch. And just attack in with Surrock. Because they're representing Settle the Wreckage here. Main deck Settle. And not a control deck. This Auriok champion is holding down the fort. Sure. Pass the turn. Was it just a resto? Oh, Mind Sensor. Well, now I wish I'd played this Verdant Catacombs. Opponent's doing good at delaying the inevitable, but unless they do have a Settle the Wreckage, which they represented, but I'm thinking they don't have. Yeah, they were just holding up Mind Sensor. So we gave them 5 more lives than they should have. We're just going to attack him with Steel Leaf Champion from here on out. Trigger Woods, y'all. They can attack, yeah. That was what I like to call a good draw. Okay, I think we've got it now. So Steel Leafs attack for 10. Let's just attack for lethal here. 1, 2, 3. They have to give up one of their life linkers to get rid of Surrock. Or life gainers. It doesn't look like they want to. Pass the turn. So they have 1 more, maybe 2 more Squadron Hawks in hand. Selfless Spirit. Gains them 2 life. Alright, well, we do still have to keep sending in. I guess we don't. We win in 2 turns anyways. At this point, as long as we don't play a creature. Opponent gets in for 1, 2. Yeah, there's no way they can kill us in 2 turns. And we've got them. We can deal 20 in 2 turns. Another Cremator. I'm going to save this. So 1, 2, 3. Sure. Pump yourself up, Surrak. You've earned it. I guess I could have given it haste. I keep forgetting about that. My line of thinking here is that if we draw one of our big fatties, we get to just win next turn, regardless of what they do here. Like, even if they have 3 creatures in hand, that's 2, 4, 6. They're at 10. They can't do anything unless they can wipe our board here. And if they have a board wipe, we'll be happy we have Kragenwick to rebuild with. We're just going to have 6 here. And we are just attacking in next turn, even if they've been skillfully waiting until the last possible second to play Secure the Wastes. We've got to go for lethal. Because at this point, they're mustering a almost threatening flying army. They have 5 in the air this turn. Here it is. No, collective effort. +1/+1. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're still fine. The only way we lose here is if we don't block Thalia. They do have exactly lethal on board. Sure. Oh, I guess this lets them block, huh? Didn't think about that. It's actually pretty good. Ooh. I wish I played out this land. So that should seal it. So 1, 2, pump yourself up. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. We can get through. Yeah, that should be game. Keswick Wolfram, heck of a draw there. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Reason to play out your lands. Oh, they also destroyed a tapped creature? Pretty great card for the opponent that turn. Alright, so then they're just going to put 2 there. Yeah. Red, green, 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 green. GG! Whew. That was a grind. Okay. All right. Didn't play our best that game, but we did get there. Slag Storm seems pretty important. Reclamation Sage, I don't think so. Baloth, maybe a Thrun just to block. Maybe a Scavenging Ooze just to be a big body. Things are definitely going to be dying. Huntmaster can machine gun down their boards. So just for that, we'll be keeping it. Magus of the Moon, once again. You have not been good in this metagame today, but that doesn't mean anything. Still a fine card. We just haven't played against Tron. Thanks. Another way to evolution out something. Yeah, I think we're just going to get rid of it. Run it back. Surrak was great. Surrak is, if it's a race, you're happy to have Surrak, that's for sure. That being said, this was perhaps the slowest, most anemic race of all time. We have 3 lands. I feel like this is our first 3 land hand in a while. It's usually 4, 2, or 1. Ascendant. Cool. think we can lead on this Verdant Catacombs. Sure. I don't think there's a white Blood Moon. But I'm definitely fetching. I want to get as many red sources as possible because I saw they have ghost quarters and we don't have a basic mountain. So we need some sort of insulation from that. And the insulation here is just having a whole lot of red sources so they can never take us off of double red. So we're definitely just jamming Strangleroot, attacking in. Opponent might have a path. I'm expecting Blessed Alliance this game for sure. Hope to God they play out something like 3 creatures here. I don't think they're going to though. If they don't play out anything, we can just play another Strangleroot. That's fine. This is a whole lot of pressure. And we're gonna get it's a nice little combo with Slagstorm or any board wipe, I guess. We get to wipe away their weenie board, and then our weenie board gets pumped up. So we're attacking in for 6 next turn, assuming we get to Slagstorm here. Flagstones, sure. All right, well there's the Martyr Sands. They're gonna be pretty beefy. What is it? 3, 12, 28, 29 they're going to be at. Oh, thank you, Strangleroot, guys. So we're still going to get to deal with it unless they have another way to gain life. And that is also assuming their entire hand is white cards. This would be annoying if we didn't have another one. This is actually exactly what we want, just another card out of their hand. So they can get us here. They didn't, but they could. But we still have a land, so our Slagstorm is good. It's something I probably should have thought about. I didn't have to because we had the land. Red. Slagstorm, 3 to each player. Now they can't even Martyr Sands. Yeah, this game's over. They could have a board wipe, I suppose, but even from there, we get to rebuild pretty beefily. Soul Warden, sure. Ooh, I didn't sideboard in one of my better cards in creature-based matchups. Just now thinking of it. Caldera Hellion. That, I was like, man, okay, we can tutor up that board wipe. But no, we can't because I didn't bring it in. But Evolution, 3-dropping, evolutioning a 3-drop and getting a Hellion is pretty gas. We do still get to attack through this, though. Pretty good 2 creatures for them to have. I'm not gonna lie. Ooh. Not yet, but soon. Get in for 6. We get to evolution this one. We could just go for it, right? 5, 5, 15, and 2. 2 would be bad, but the rest of them would be all right. And it's 1 less card for... Yeah, let's just go for it. It's 1 less card in our hand next turn if we don't win. All right. Oh, they do go up to 6, though. Curse you, Soul Warden. Okay, come on. Come on. Oh, opponent's reading. We've got a reader. Could be all the caffeine in my system, but I'm real. 1 and 4. Oh, it was a Cremator. All right. It was a Cremator. It was close. Whew. All right. So we're gonna. I think we can just Cremator them to death next turn. We'll see though, because they have to double block. They have to block both. They probably won't unless they have more creatures. We'll see. I don't see them getting appreciably above 2. Well, okay, Martyr Stance changes that. So I think we're going to slow play this one and just play out the Shaman. They're not attacking. Do they block either one of these? They probably do block with the Martyr Stance. 5 is good. So there's really only one bad hit here. I think that's the gamble we need to make. So they get to block with both. Block here, yeah. Sacrifice, just gain 2. Or reveal 2 cards, up to. Could just be 1. Just a Squadron Hawk. Okay, that's actually pretty good for us. We want them to pop their sands before casting Squadron Hawk. Ooh, I didn't even see Return to the Ranks. Opponent's got a sweet deck. Got it. Alright, so now there's still one bad hit now that they've gained 2 because of Steel Leaf Champion. Ooh, yeah. Okay, we're doing some weird sequencing things here. This deck's kind of interesting. We should have done this pre-combat. My game plan was to sneak in some damage here. Obviously, that wasn't going to work. They were going to have to pop the Martyr Sands anyways. Emrakul. Let's put it here so it goes away. Emrakul. Oh, no. It was the Fauna Shaman. Ah, dang. We spun the wheel and we got. So opponent gets to gain 2 life next turn, goes to 8. Now we're kind of in a bit of a pickle. Yeah, we should have slow played it. That's the smart play. Smart play was the slow play. Yeah, we'll take 8 here. What do they have? Just another bird? So if they have Secure the Waste now, yeah, or Settle the Wreckage. Sorry, I might have been saying that wrong the whole time. It's unfortunate that we don't get to play out both of these Steel Leaf Champions, though. But now they can't attack. And we're still just a Kragenwick Cremator away from winning. Should have blocked. Did not block. Game over. Alright. Where are we drawing? So we have to block that turn, play this. Draw the next turn, yeah. That was not my shining moment, but we'll just run it back. I don't think we want to change anything up. Oh, crap. Yes, we do. Caldera Hellion. Caldera. Because we have Bolt and Bird, I think we keep this. Theoretically castable. Handful of Fatties is fine for the eventual Kragenwick. I feel like that's going to be my freaking... So I'm be on my team swim now. Eventual Kragenwick. Oh. Did I skip my main phase on accident? Sure. No worries. We caught it in time. Pay 2. Bop. So I'd love to just be able to play Strangleroot next turn, but I'm bolting anything they play on turn 1. All their 1-drops enable the rest of their deck. Computer's running a little hot. Ooh, another Strangleroot. So getting pathed here, annoying, but not the end of the world. We do need lands. Okay, so opponent might just be waiting to play their Martyr, which is the correct turn to play it. Turn 2 for sure. Just a rest. Do we? I don't think we even use the graveyard. That shouldn't be in your in your deck post board, opponent. Do we have a 3-drop to play? We do not. Well, green beat down. We spun the Kragenwick wheel last game, and we came out losers. But we could have Emrakul'd them for 15. We're just degenerate gamblers. That's what we are. We'd rather lose a game gambling than win a game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't think they have anything else. Not going well for opponent here. Nope. We'll just crash in for 2 or for 4. Let them give us a land if they want. They have a path. Smelling a path. If they path our bird, it's mildly annoying this turn, but it's better for us in the long run. Alright, opponent, you gotta do something. What creature can we get here? It's a 2-drop. No, not really much. Cavern of Souls, we cannot counter your human. I assume that's what you'll name. Yeah. Uncounterable. I wonder... Ooh, a 4-drop. 4-drops are good. Ranger of Eos, very good. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, we're still wouldn't. Even if we flip. I guess we're playing Worldspine Wurm before we're playing Ghalta. Well, that's not true. That's not true. So I'm assuming Soul Warden Martyr land. 3. So now we can play a 3-drop. What 3-drops do we have? Let's go. Let's consult our collection. This is one of those things. 3-drop. Steel Leaf Champion, Tracker. I don't think we have Magasin. Yeah, nothing really great. We're still just attacking with these 2 good friends. We could get in for 1 damage here. 1, 2, 3. I don't think that's worth it. Oh, Rest in Peace shuts down these. That's cute. That's real cute, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's discard a World Spot. I think we're discarding Ghalta, actually. And we're just going to get old Craggy. Pass the turn. Combo assembled. We're going to get there. We didn't get there game 2, but we are going to get there game 3. Yep. So they can gain 15 life if all 3 of their cards are wiped. And that would obviously help them. They're not going to play out their... Okay, they just went right immediately. That's not going to help. They have another one? Ooh, if they have another one, that will be very good. No, Soul Warden. Johnny's Pride Mate. So they're going to have to block with the Soul Warden here. I guess not, right? Oh, they gain just enough life. That's annoying. So we can Eldritch for 4-drop. Another Kragenwick, I guess. It's probably just totally fine. Can't attack in. 15, 15's 30. So let's just Eldritch, yeah. Do we want to activate this before? I guess there's no reason not to go for the Kragenwick, right? I guess that would discard our Kragenwick. So we get Surok. Doesn't do anything. Yeah, let's just... We got 2/3. 2 out of 3. Ooh, 2 out of 3. Degenerate gamblers here. Don't discard the Cremator. We should have... Yeah, okay. So we should have got... No, because that's just this turn. Boom. Alright. Step 1. Accomplished. We just got to draw a land next turn. Or, no, not even 1 drop. Just got to draw a land. Land and we win. I guess we could have seen what they revealed, huh? Oop. And Johnny's Primate played it. Oh, they have a path. Okay. And a Soul Warden. Chalice. They can go to 5. Well. I think we attack with both. If this gets in, then we just win. Yep, sweet. Totally fine. Well, I guess we don't just win, do we? They go to 1. We're going for it. We're going for it. Praying to the gods of Kragenwick. Cremate. May you cremate. Cremate 1 time. Cremate 1 time. 50%. Yes! Oh, man. That would have been real depressing if we didn't win. And here we are for the final round with Cremator combo. Pretty much through the entirety of this video series, we have... I felt consistently good about the green, fair, beatdown version of it. Beatdown side of the deck. Ooh, all right, we get to play against Jund, it looks like. If it's Jund, I'll be happy I played this if it survives. And the combo side, it's been hilarious, potentially, sometimes. But it hasn't always got there. Bolt. Oh, no. Well, it was greedy. But greed is good. Especially because Tracker is one of the just straight up best cards against Jund. Probably should have saved it for this turn to get some value from it. Strangleroot's pretty good though. Let us not underestimate it. All we need to do is connect once more with Strangleroot. Draw Cremator next turn, and then the game is over. If they shock here, the game's over if we ever draw Cremator. They do not. They just have to fetch one more time too. We might be able to cremate. Whew. Dark Confidant, sure. Let us not. Let's go to the end step. Oh, come on. Let's just attack. I F2'd right through. I passed priority through my end step. I meant to fetch there. It's not going to matter in the long run, but little minor sequencing error. Ooh, opponent just takes it. Let's play the Firelit Thicket. Fauna Shaman. We could just win next turn if the Shaman survives. And if it doesn't, we have... looking like it's not surviving. We have three evolutions to draw into, and 4 cremators to draw naturally. And they have their own tracker, which I assume they're playing this turn. Sure. I imagine they're leaving back Dark Confidant this turn to block. Ooh, all right, okay, they don't have anything to do. Maybe not, though? No. Not an aggressive Confidant, but a Confidant one. Come on, Cremator. Ugh. Bop. Still got to play it. And we're still jamming with the Strangleroot. There's something to be said for leaving it back and maybe killing our opponent with Bob triggers, but it's a little bit too dangerous of a line. I think we have a decent way forward here. I think we have enough outs where I'm not that desperate, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Though I do love killing Jund. I do love killing Jund with their own Dark Confidants. That is one of my favorite pastimes. It has bit me in the butt more than once, though. They can't attack here. They do. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. Yeah, I mean, we're not hard casting that before the game's over. This is going to take care of Raging Ravine if they're going to try to race us that way. What an aggressive attack by our opponent. Please, Raging Ravine. Please, Raging Ravine. Ooh, Liliana. Liliana Goyf. Sure. Noble Hierarch. Yeah, we could just draw a Bolt. I don't think there's a reason to cast Bolt here. Oh, man. We've got some outs here. 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 next turn we get dealt. If we attack, we could theoretically win if they let it through. What are the odds they don't block, though? Probably pretty small considering they have a tracker. They don't really need that Tarmogoyf. I think that's a bit of a risky line that we don't need to take. But man, am I tempted to try. It effectively cuts down our outs by 3, though. We'll see if they get aggressive next turn. I've told them by not attacking that I don't have a way to remove the Goyf even if there's a block, though maybe I haven't. Strike that. So they're going to plus. We're going to get rid of Worldspine Wurm. Sure. Opponent has 4 cards in hand. Probably all pretty good. Scratch that. 5 cards in hand. If they have a removal spell, each player discards a card. We'll get rid of Worldspine Wurm. Yes. One of the cool benefits of this deck is that we can't get milled out. Well, we can't get milled out all that easily. I don't want to take 11 here if they attack with both. I will take 7, though. If they have double strike, that's fair. Yep. We can get in for 2. Oh. I think we'll just play Strangle Root, pass. I guess we could just attack, right? No true harm in it. Well, now we can bolt Tarmogoyf. Get rid of Liliana. I think not. I think we're just going to pass. I'm assuming they're going to -2 here. They might not, though. Okay, sweet. So that gives us an out to drawing a lightning bolt still. Doesn't mean we do have to block. Ooh, okay. Yeah, that's going to do it. Well, no, it doesn't quite do it. We can still draw Cremator. Cremator's an out. Unless they can remove this, and then we're dead. We held on to this bolt for a long time. Maybe, I guess it cost us 1 Strangle Root, guys. There's a blocker here. We'd still be in a bad position anyways. Yeah, okay. We are just dead. Let's see what we would have drawn next turn. Ooh. Land. Okay. Would not have got there. We were close. Against Jund, I think I'm okay leaving in the Magus. It's pretty low cost, high impact. I think this is all we need. I've actually been pretty impressed with the sideboard for this deck. We've got something for a lot of matchups, and it doesn't feel like we ever want to sideboard in a million things either. This is good. We might want that. I'm in love with the Finks. Fauna Shaman's pretty difficult to get to go off too. Surrak is... The fact that they have hard removal makes Surrak, I think, a bit too risky. And Finks is just good. It could be these Steel Leaves. Maybe Eldritch Evolution itself. Fauna Shaman. Do we want to go away from the combo? I don't think so. I definitely want to combo this person. Which means we should probably... Huntmaster's so good, though. We'll just rid ourselves of Fauna Shaman. That seems wrong. Baloth? Yeah, let's get rid of Finks and 1 Fauna Shaman. Gas. That whole game might have turned around if we had just sequenced Tireless Tracker a little better. AKA, that's what we're gonna do this time. Oh, opponent. Opponent gives us that game apparently. 3? Well, it was going to be an interesting game. They might have still got there. Finks, do we want to change anything up? I don't think so. Magic Online happens, friends. We do not have red. The hand's pretty good. looking for that red. Turn 2 Magus of the Moon would be very good. Alright, turn 3 Magus of the Moon, still fine. Bolt this. I think we probably do want the Finks in here. Any removal-based matchup, it's just annoying to deal with. Liliana? Oh, Tarmo. We can't bolt it, sadly. Just gonna slam Magus here. Cuts them off of black. Hopefully forever. They need another bolt to get rid of the Magus. I think we just pass. We'll chump here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, don't get the chump. We'll double bolt here. Question mark. I think that's fine. Let's just attack. And then we can just Cremator for the win next turn. Gasoline. Well, unfortunately, opponent gave us that second game. Oh, should have attacked with both. That was a mistake. But Magus of the Moon finally did something. Alright. Now it's time for the Court Sphere play of the game. Choose you. Ditch this Worldspine Wurm. Alright, well we ended it on a high note. Unfortunately, opponent just punted away their game 2. But yeah, that was... I think we saw the highs, the lows, and everything in between for this deck. I do not know how it 5-0'd. I don't. It's got some cool things. It's like two, in my mind, it's 2 decks jammed together. It's a green beatdown deck that has a fun little Eldritch Evolution line of play where you can turn 3 Eldritch Evolution your Strangleroot Geist for a Surrock and attack in for 8. That's pretty powerful, I think. And then it also has the the silver bullets for Eldritch Evolution, and then it's got the weird Fauna Shaman, Kragenwick Cremator. Like, if you like weird janky decks that just end your opponent out of nowhere, you can just 15 them. This is the deck for you. I do think if we wanted to cut down on variance, we could just make all of these 4 cards Ghaltas. And that might be like Ghalta is just castable like in this deck when we have Steel Leaf Champions and Surrocks and Kragenwicks themselves. It's all Ghalta is a threat, and we could definitely get them down. I mean, even a Strangleroot guys. So I think like we do get some. Obviously, 15 is more than 12. So Kragenwick's a bit worse with this switch up. But I think it's probably for the best. You do lose some Emrakul wins that you wouldn't have got otherwise, as we saw in that hilarious Enchantment Prison deck. And you are weaker against mill because especially at least game 1, unless they're running surgical extractions, it's hard to get milled out. And even if they do have surgical, it's hard to get milled out anyways. Like they need surgical and some other graveyard hate to play around these world spines. But yeah, the deck is it was all right. It was all right. We lost some matches in recording where we just got dumpstered on. We also lost some where we did some dumpstering. So it was like a little column A, column B. I think I don't know which ones are salvageable. I'm going to find out now in editing, but I think we were like 3 and 4, 3, 4 and 5. 4 and 5 sounds about right on the day. Played a lot of matches with this because I kept encountering errors or people dropping in the middle of the matches and just not good content. So yeah, that's Kragenwick Cremator combo. Fun deck for sure. Bring it to your FNM. Throw some Emrakuls at people's face. Have a good time, but not necessarily. I like to play decks that are fun and highly competitive. That being said, Kragenwick Cremator can 15 anyone who can win. The variance is real, though. The variance is real here. I think if I was to build it again, I would probably just do Ghaltas. I might even go a little heavier on legendary theme. Add some graveyard recursion. Groya's Vengeance, maybe. But then the deck kind of gets a little different, and the only way we have to discard cards is Fauna Shaman, so we might have to start adding Faithless Lootings, yada yada. I think the deck's probably just fine as is. It did 5-0. I don't know how, but it did, proving you can 5-0 with anything, as long as you draw your Cremators on time. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys, everyone's having a lovely, great day. Hope you Cremator some fools if that's your bag, and if not, we'll hopefully have another deck for you here soon. I am behind on my list. We've got a Dragons deck in the queue with Sarkhan, and also that Blue-Red Fae deck. So if you guys have Blue-Red Wizard Fairy deck, I think we played against it. It's been so long. We've been recording this for so long. We played against this today in these recordings, I think. I don't know if it was a good recording or not. We're going to find out because my mic was a little bit of a nightmare today. But anyways, let me know in the comments below if you'd prefer to see Blue-Red Fairies or, Blue-Red Fairy Wizards or just a Dragons list. Either going to be Mono Red Dragons with Sarkhan. It's going to be a Sarkhan build, or maybe Grixis if I can get it to work. With our good friend Nicol Bolas. But anyways, that'll be it for me today. Hope you guys are having a great Friday. Do you think it'll still come up on Friday? And I will see you soon with more content. Catch you around, everyone. Bye. Welcome, traveler, to the bonus round for today's Tier Fun upload. We open on a board stall the likes of which you've never seen. Your faithful hero, Tier Fun, trapped behind ghostly prisons, enchantments, shroud. Everything going wrong. But a hero on the horizon. Emrakul, perhaps? Let's find out. You bring you now to Tier Fun. Enjoy the bonus round. Hey everyone, so we had a little technical difficulties, aka I noticed that my mic was muted. This is like the third time I've done that this stream. Pretty hilarious, but you join us now in a crazy situation. Opponent looks to be on all enchantment. We've just been grinding through. I didn't concede because Emrakul's still an out. They haven't shown us a win con yet. So we've just been hoping... Our game plan is to deck them or cast Emrakul. Oblivion Ring. I assume that's going to be on Surrock. So yeah, we're playing the waiting game here, just to draw an Emrakul, or they draw, I don't know, Axis of Immortality or something. I assume this is on... Ooh, no, not. So... Yeah, I guess I forgot we had this not summoning 6. So let's get our Emrakul. So this might actually do it. So now we have Surrock plus Emrakul here. Sorry, I wish you had seen the whole thing. I was pretty sad once they started just jamming stuff, and I realized once they Solemnity comboed me, I was pretty sure we were dead. But we got here. Where we're going to just hard cast an Emrakul. Yeah, sure. Trigger. All these cards green, all these cards colorless, all red. Oh, Kragenwick. Okay, so here we go. We get our extra turn. We give Emrakul haste. Opponent has to sacrifice 6 things. Oh, I have to declare 8. Okay, well, forgot about all those ghostly prisons. Nope, I don't want to attack. And that's my turn. Eldritch. Worldspine Wurm, I guess. So now opponent's going to have to sacrifice 6 things a turn while we have ways to not deck, and we have more than enough mana. And I kind of wish the Surrak wasn't here anymore. Begin combat. So yeah, you really didn't miss much besides Agony. Yes. So, yep. Exalted, exalted, exalted. Always yield. Sorry, I'm just getting some notifications. So opponent has to remove 6 things. They have how many permanents? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 permanents. So 4 attacks with Emrakul, and we'll get there. Whew. Yep. All right. Pass the turn. Now it's our turn. Opponent even named Aggravate with Pithing Needle when there were other options to name for sure. We're going to play this Fauna Shaman just to inspire them to perhaps concede some more. I'm assuming Axis of Immortality is their win con, but Axis of Mortality, the life switch card, is their win con, but it might not be. They could just be playing win conless enchantments, which, if so, hats off to them. Alright, so just put Emrakul on the stack. Let's always yield to Noble Hierarch. That should work. Yeah. So now they need to get rid of 6 more creatures. So they got rid of the Aggravate Pithing Needle. 6 more permanents, sorry. Oh. I can't believe this is how we're winning this game. They still have plenty of mana as long as they have 2 lands and a Nykthos. But it's getting down to it for them. Probably should activate Fauna Shaman, but not going to. So opponent needs it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess they can 4, 5, 6. The next turn, I think they are dead, though. Okay, play Verdant Catacombs. Always yield. Pump up your Emrakul. Make sure they're not sad. Make sure your Emrakul's... Pro tip, make sure your Emrakul is always inspired and feeling ready to jam. Always card. 1, 2. Not... Okay. Triggers on the stack. You know, if opponent has... It looks like they don't. If they had Settle the Wreckage, this would actually we would lose here. Because we only have 1 Emrakul. Oh man, I've been having a lot of difficulties with this deck. We've actually missed out. Yeah, we just won. we missed out on a few recordings because of both just technical difficulties, but that felt really, really, really good. All right, so Reclamation Sage in, and I think that's just it. Surrak's in. Magus, I guess, cuts off huge tons of mana, so we should probably keep it. I don't think we're going to need Life Gain or Huntmaster. All right, let's get back at it. Let's see if opponent has an answer for the Emrakul, for hard casting Emrakul. Not the way we expect to win with this deck, but, you know, you play the hands you're dealt. This hand's pretty gas. We have Reclamation Sage, and we can get another Reclamation Sage. Definitely keeping. Hats off to you, Levi Thomas. Thanks for playing that out. Oh, no. Well, they can't get rid of both of our Reclamation Sages. They can only get rid of this one. This being the second one. And they have 2 Lotus Plumes? Jeez. Opponent's got a spicy deck. Hand it up. Hats off to him. Okay. I think they accidentally passed priority there. Yeah, they just put a whoops in chat. So if they can get rid of this Eldritch Evolution, it's going to be a little annoying. Yeah, all right. But it's not like we have a target for Reclamation Sage as it is. Played the wrong land, but we couldn't have really pumped for much. I'm sure they have spot removal post-board. I'm sure. So they get to bloom here. Play out the rest of their hand, I assume. 3, 6, 7, 8 mana, 2 cards in hand, 3 cards in hand after a draw step. Another Lotus Bloom. Kessig Wolf Run here with this Field of Ruin. Oh, please play something else. Nice, okay. Alright, so opponent, I think, is just dead here. 7... 8, 9, 10. No, they're not dead. Yeah, they are dead. They are dead here. Well, we're going to play another one because we got half of match 1 and then game 1 and then game 2. Jeez. Game 2 was incredibly quick, but we did get to cast an Emrakul. Whoa.